The killer had only murdered the toy factory owner. When the surrounding toys memorized his face, this decision landed him in serious trouble. For the assassin had a very bad habit. After each killing, he'd take an item as a keepsake. This very act gave the toys a chance to track him down. At first, John remained unaware of the danger. It wasn't until he returned home, showered, and prepared to sleep soundly, that strange events began to unfold. Late at night, John was jolted awake by the doorbell. Opening the door, he found a delivery package waiting. Having made no online purchases recently, this left him thoroughly baffled, perhaps fearing retaliation from enemies. John unwrapped the package with extreme caution, wary of accidentally triggering a bomb. Fortunately, his fears were unfounded. Inside was merely a green toy box. On the box's top were labels detailing the toy soldiers' types. The strange part? The toy company belonged to the very man he'd recently killed. John still decided to inspect the box's contents thoroughly. When he lifted the lid, he was stunned. Dozens of soldiers were neatly arranged on the box's top, while various weapons and equipment lay below. Each figure was strikingly realistic, some wielding knives, others holding rocket launchers. At first, John, a top-tier assassin, didn't take these little figures seriously, but no sooner had he looked away than something bizarre happened. The toy box, which had been neatly placed on the table moments before, was now mysteriously scattered across the floor. John's first thought was that a burglar had broken in, but after searching the room thoroughly, he found nothing. When he looked back at the toy box, it was completely empty. Now John was utterly baffled. He couldn't fathom how dozens of toy soldiers could vanish in an instant. Just as he was searching, the lamp suddenly went dark. Judging by the scene, it had been severed by a sharp blade. While John was still baffled, the exhaust fan light began flickering erratically. One strange occurrence followed another, leaving John utterly speechless. He slowly approached to inspect further, only to feel a sharp pain in his foot. Pulling it out, he discovered it was the bayonet from a toy gun. Instinct told him danger lurked beneath the cabinet. He scrambled back 2 steps to maintain a safe distance, then crouched down to investigate properly. But the next instant, a barrage of microbullets forced John back into the corner. When he peered out again, the attack shifted to beneath the sofa. This time, small rocket projectiles joined the assault. Uncertain of his attacker's identity, John could only find temporary cover to hide. Only when the area fell silent did he scramble to his feet, rushing frantically to the bathroom. Now John was truly terrified. The bullets themselves were no big deal like tickles, but multiple rocket launches? No one could withstand that. To uncover the attacker's identity, John quickly grabbed a mirror and cautiously pushed open the door, intending to use the reflection for a closer look. Instead, he was shocked to discover, after losing his target, the attacker began firing indiscriminately. John's furniture suffered severe damage, including his favorite table lamp. This complaint inadvertently revealed his position. John wasn't one to take such humiliation lying down. Furious, he immediately drew his pistol to retaliate. Of course, the small handgun was hardly enough to solve the problem. John was only using it as cover. His real goal was to reach the kitchen, to grab the powerful submachine gun stashed in the storage container. After emptying 2 magazines, the sofa finally fell silent. But when he lifted the cover to look, the scene before him shattered his perception once more. His attackers turned out to be toy soldiers.